when you get to the root of it, Tom Brady has a lot to do with this situation with the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. This man came into the NFC last year and won a Super Bowl. Team started like 7-5, then they were able to win out and go 11-5, go to the playoffs, beat Washington, retire Drew Brees, beat Rodgers, and then beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. You don't think Aaron Rodgers took note of that and told Packers management, hey, look what this guy just did at 43, and you're trying to push me out the door. 2019, I threw for 26 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. We went 13-3. Yeah, we got smacked around in the NFC Championship game, but that was considered an off year for me. 26 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions. That's what Rodgers telling them. And he's saying, so why did you draft Jordan Love? Why didn't you just draft T. Higgins or Michael Pittman Jr. to give me an extra receiver? Because clearly I can still play. I just won the MVP. I just tossed 45 touchdowns. We made it back to the NFC Championship game. Yeah, they lost. They did. They lost to Tampa at home, their first home NFC Championship game under Aaron Rodgers. They lost. But he's probably, comparing the situations like, it was feeling unappreciated before, but as soon as Brady gets there and do what he did and do in one season what it took Rodgers, it wasn't even a long time, to be honest, three years to do, and Drew Brees 3 years as well to do. Brady just did it in 1 year, and he beat both of them on the way of doing so. And of course, Aaron Rodgers, probably feels a certain way about that. Nothing against Brady, but he's looking at management like, look at the weapons this man have. Look what he's able to do at his advanced age. I could do the same thing if you would just draft correctly. Why are you drafting a quarterback in the first round? I threw for 26 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. We went to the NFC Championship game last year. And you drafted a quarterback. But you don't want to let me go. You don't want to let me go, but you draft this guy. You were able to, take a risk and let Brett Favre go and bring me on as the starter. Because when you look back at that game, it was a Thursday night game between the Cowboys and the Packers. It was 2007. It was Brett Favre's last year in Green Bay. Favre got injured that year. And you guys brought in Rodgers. I feel like I'm talking for Rodgers and myself now. And you guys brought in Rodgers. And Rodgers played, he played the majority of the game because Favre got hurt, I think, a little early. And Rodgers' finish was like 200 yards and a touchdown. They still lost the game. But that was the game, back in my Aaron Rodgers persona now, that was the game that I know you guys looked at and said, this guy is our guy for the future. Because Favre is contemplating retirement, then he don't want to retire, then he's going to retire every year. We ain't got time for this. Let's let him go, trade him to the Jets, get him out of the conference, and let's bring on Rodgers. That's what they did. That's what they did. And I think that was the game that made that final decision for them, because they went on to the NFC Championship game and lost to the Giants. But why did you guys draft a quarterback? There was no point. Again, if you feel like this is the guy, let me go. Trade me. Trade me. And bring him in. It was just pointless to do so. Looking back at it. There was no reason they should have drafted Jordan Love. Jordan Love, no disrespect, but he's not going to go down as a generational talent. There's a guy that you look at and be like, oh, it's going to be a while before you see another one like this, in the league. So you could have risked not drafting him. You'll get another one. you'll get a quarterback. But until then, Aaron Rodgers still has game left. And he showed that by winning the MVP last year at what, 36 years old. But right now, I think they're working on a contract that'll probably make Rodgers, you know, a free agent at the end after this upcoming season. Yeah, it's something the Reed Report had to talk about, because it's just like there was no point, there was no reason to do this, to draft a quarterback when you could have drafted Higgins or Pittman Jr. There was no reason to draft Jordan Love. But that's a short Reed Report. Thank you guys for hearing me out. Be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to comment. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think Aaron Rodgers will be out of Green Bay this year? You think he'll be in a different jersey? I personally don't. I think he's going to play with the Packers this year. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time.